No world title, no interim title, no purple belt, no alphabet belt. On the line is legacy, history, rivalry, bragging rights. A great night of boxing, and the main event, the rematch the fight fans have been waiting for. Conor the Destroyer Benn takes on Chris Next Gen Eubank Jr. Two young fighters go at it, and two Hall of Fame legends standing there with their sons. Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank Sr. From the Boxing Hall of Fame, both two-time champions of the world.
For my entire life as a professional fighter, I have been the villain and the bad guy. 14 years and 38 fights of people loving to hate me. But, you know, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but from what I'm seeing online nowadays and the interactions I'm having with, you know, people all over the world in the streets, I don't know if I'm that guy anymore. It's not just boxing fans that are approaching me now. It's little girls, elderly folk, housewives, people that really have nothing to do with boxing. And they are all, you know, they're all greeting me and they're all wishing me the best of luck. It's humbling. Now the funny thing is, if you speak to this side of the table, Eddie Hearn will tell you, as he told the world after the fight, that Conor Benn is in fact the people's champ. I mean, wow, that is, that's incredible. Conor Benn, you did it, huh, kid? The people's champ. You know, one thing I know for sure is that, you know, Conor Benn, he put on a great fight. He went out there and he did what I did not expect him to do. But, you know, I'm going to tell you right here and now, you ain't no champ. And you most definitely ain't no people's champ, so get that out of your head. You keep letting Eddie Hearn blow smoke up your ass and you're going to end up being even more of an embarrassment than he is. These men are not men of the people. They are pretending. They're pretending to be the good guys. Wolves in sheep's clothing, if you will. They will do anything they can. They will screw over anybody they can. They will cut any corners. They will break any rules they can to try and get ahead. Ruthless, immoral, and without restraint. These men are. They did everything they could to try and destroy me in this last fight. Contract breaches, fines, rehydration clauses, sabotage weigh-in, biased commentary and refereeing.
Oh my God.
The list goes on, it's endless. Even on fight night, they blocked my team from coming to the stadium for 30 minutes. And then when I arrive, they have security walking in front of my car, trying to slow me down and stall me as much as possible to make me late.
I've never heard so much waffle
It's okay.
in all my life.
You're going to hear a lot more.
No. I was, you know,
You're going to hear a lot more. You know, it's incredible the levels that these guys will stoop to. I finally get into the stadium. I get into my change room. I'm preparing. They're sending idiots to try and disrupt me in my changing room. We get through that. I go out there, outside these walls, and I win the fight. Now, after the fight, due to severe dehydration, I'm put in an ambulance and I have to go to hospital. I was actually so dehydrated that one of the toenails on my big toe fell off. It actually fell off. It's grown back about halfway now. But anyway, I'm in this ambulance.
Jesus, not a toenail.
I'm in the ambulance. And
You still got it?
these scumbags blocked that ambulance from leaving the stadium for 20 minutes.
By the way, this is an interest. Go on, keep going, because this is all being noted.
20 minutes.
Absolute waffle.
20 minutes.
Waffle.
Locked in.
Waffle.
I'm laying there in a gurney, oxygen mask on, and the car cannot move. They will not open the gates to let us leave. Now,
Who won't open the gates?
Now, if this was a serious injury that I had sustained, that 20 minutes of being
Chris, I want to
locked
know
in,
who wouldn't open the gates. It's important.
that 20 minutes
You can't answer that, can
could
you?
have been the difference between life and death.
You talk shit.
And while this was all happening, Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn are in here talking to the media, lying about how I had a broken jaw and that was the reason why I was going to hospital. Bullshit artists of the highest degree.
Chris, can we get one thing clear? Can you Can you
highest.
just confirm that you are accusing
Yes,
us?
I am accusing.
Matchroom?
Or yes,
Okay, say it.
you guys
Say
blocked
it.
me from
Say
getting
it.
out.
Say it.
You know, because
Matchroom.
Who else could
Okay.
it have been?
Go on, say it.
Why was I?
Say
Why was I in an ambulance for
Say
20 minutes?
that Matchroom
Why was
stops
I
you from going to the hospital.
Why was I what? So you can try and sue me with your little lawyer?
Not at all. Don't worry about that. I
Okay.
think you're talking about the wrong guy.
Stop interrupting me. You're not even
Say
supposed
it.
to be up here.
Say it.
These are the levels.
You talk shit.
These are the levels
Now,
of
we stopped you from
generosity
going 'cause your toenail was falling
that
off.
these people will
Heard it
go
all.
through. Eddie, the last time you were up here, you were talking about how famous and popular you were, even more famous than me. Remember
No, that's
that?
impossible. You're the people's champ.
What? But you said it.
No, you
said you were
you're
even
getting
more
stopped
famous
by
than me.
grannies and children
I
who are
am.
throwing themselves at you like you're the Pope. It's incredible.
that's absolutely
and even
true.
with half a toenail.
But
I can't believe it.
the fact
but
of
that's
the matter
interesting.
is-
the fact is,
the fact of
you
the matter
telling
is-
us we stop your ambulance from
You
going to the
are
hospital.
a glorified desk jockey.
Desk jockey.
That's what you are.
Okay, that's interesting.
Living off of the back of hard-working fighters. That's what you are. So the fact that you can sit
Listen.
up here talking about how popular and
Care about
famous
how
you
popular.
are,
What I don't have
it
is
just shows
someone
you the
lying
level
about what
of-
happened on the
it just
night
shows
to
you
try
the
and gain
level
more
of
popularity.
ego and
about your
narcissism
weight
we're
cut,
dealing with here.
about all the bullshit you want to.
I don't need to make anything up. It's all documented.
You're playing
It's
the victim.
all documented. I'm not
and we
the victim.
see through you.
I won the fight.
Well done. We
There's
give
no
you
victim
respect.
here. I won the fight.
But don't
against
worry,
all
you
odds.
accuse us of stopping the
Against
ambulance to going from the
everything
hospital.
that you guys
we'll
tried
see.
to do.
We'll see.
You tried to destroy me, and you did not.
You're talking
succeed.
about we put things in place that you signed to do.
100%
You
did.
signed.
You tried and you failed, and you're going to fail again this time. You
We'll
guys
see.
are going to do all your little tricks and do all the things you
Loads
can
of
to
tricks.
try and get
Like
in my
Paul
head
Daniels over here.
and
It's
derail
unbelievable.
me. It's not going to work.
We'll see.
Okay?
But you don't talk shit about things that you want
It's
to
the truth.
fantasize about. It's not.
I know the truth
No,
is
it's
hard
not.
for you to hear.
I mean, take my hat off to him, you know, because you need a dancing partner, and he was that for me. Did I underestimate him? I did. I genuinely thought I'd knock him out in 3-4 rounds on my heart. You know, that's well, Chris, shut up, mate. That's what I genuinely believed.
You know, this was the first time in my life that I've ever seen a fighter lose and then go on some type of victory tour. This guy.
No, there was
This
no
guy was
there
going
no-
to
there was no-
events.
there was no
he was
victory
doing
tour.
interviews.
Listen, we were
buying cars.
Chris, no, that was your
taking
car
pictures
that you
with
gave me. That was the 500 grand for your unprofessionalism that gave me
it
that
was.
car.
You flew over to America. You're taking pictures with people. Oh, I'm so grateful for the love and the support
blessed.
fans are
I'm
showing
blessed.
me. You're going on like you won. You do understand you lost,
Do
right?
you want me to finish?
He had all 10 toenails.
You do understand you lost, right? I mean, the
I was
illusion
ready.
of
But
this guy.
listen, Chris. The reality is,
breath-
while you were sipping food for a straw, I was back in the gym after the fight, ready for September 20th. Why was you not ready? We was locked in September 20th. So if you want to talk about a little tour, I was training. Meanwhile, what were you doing?
I was living life, my friend.
Exactly.
I don't
exactly.
dance
So what
to
you
the
just said,
tunes of any
stupid.
man.
Well, you just
I don't
said
care that
stupid.
you were ready.
Listen. I don't care. Ultimately, we fight November 15th, mate. And yeah, November 15th. It was supposed to be September 20th, but your unprofessionalism and your unprofessional team weren't ready.
I don't need to fight you when you want to fight. You lost. I don't need you.
No, it's not. It's not when I want it. It's when everybody wanted. When Turk Al-Sheikh wanted. When the whole team had agreed and arranged for the fight to happen. You know what happens when you have an agreement? Do you know what happens? You know when you sign a contract? Do you know what that is?
I didn't sign a contract.
Do you know what that
to
is?
fight you on
Do you know what that
September
is?
20th. I signed to rematch you. I didn't sign.
Do you know what that is?
So
do you know what an agreement is?
Now the date is perfect.
But do you know what an agreement is? Do you understand?
No, I don't know what agreement is. What is it?
Well, you're an idiot. That's why.
Yeah, all right, man.
Well, just firstly, Jamie, obviously,
Eddie,
just a couple of. You might just going to say
on, Eddie.
30 seconds about Ricky Hatton.
No, there's no 30 seconds.
Chris, 1 second.
You know the drill, buddy.
Chris.
You know the drill. I'm not going to sit
are
here
some
and listen
arsehole,
to
you are.
anything you say.
Okay, then don't.
I'm an
listen to
arsehole. I'm a bad guy.
No.
I'm a this. I'm a
All
that.
I was going to do was say a few words about Ricky
I don't
Hatton.
want to hear any of
Okay,
your few
okay.
words.
Okay, I won't say anything about.
Let's move on with the press
Okay.
conference.
You're an
I don't want to hear any from you.
You get what's
I'm going to
coming to
speak
you.
over you for as long as
Doesn't
it
matter.
takes.
You can do that.
We know
Anyway.
the drill. Let's move on.
Okay.
You know what? I want to talk about something else. Forget Eddie. I want to talk about the British Boxing Board of Control, and more specifically, a man by the name of Robert Smith. This is the big boss behind the scenes, the head honcho, the man with all the power that controls everything that goes on in professional boxing inside of the United Kingdom.
Jesus.
This guy's a big deal. He really is. Now, this idiot allowed a room full of media and cameramen into my private weigh-in the day before the fight.
Is this when you were sabotaged
And the
again?
time that it took to get these people out contributed to me missing the weight
Chris, you turned up over an hour late.
and getting fined 500K.
You turned up over an hour late.
He let Conor Benn fight in gloves filled with horsehair, knowing that was a direct breach of the contract I had for this fight. On fight night, he personally escorted an arch nemesis of mine, Billy Joe Saunders, to my changing room.
So boring.
To disrupt and try and ruin my preparations for the biggest fight of my life. So, and then afterwards, he gets into the ring and is trying to shake my hand and congratulate me. I mean, the ball's on this guy. It's viciously clear for me to see that this toad is nothing more than a puppet and a pawn. I think he is in the back pockets of Matchroom and Eddie Hearn.
Another one that's got it in for you.
Absolutely.
You are so unlucky with everything.
So unfortunately, just another scumbag in this
Oh, wow, you're calling the chairman of the British Boxing Board of Control a
underhanded
scumbag.
industry we find ourselves
The
in.
mask is slipping, Christopher.
How much better do you believe your man Chris Eubank Jr. can be in this fight?
Well, I'll tell you what, and this is no knock on them over there. I believe it's going to be a little bit easier this time. For the simple
Damn
fact,
right. You're damn
for the
right,
simple
Coach.
fact he already got his number. It's hard to get away from when somebody already done beat your ass. That's hard because it's already stuck in your head.
They said I'm too old, Coach. They said I don't want it anymore. They said I'm washed up.
Hey, they're going to find out.
That's right.
I have just been informed in my ear a special message from His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, who says that Eddie Hearn is more popular than Chris Eubank Jr. because he has his own Netflix documentary.
That's good news. Chris can watch that tonight. 6 episodes.
Yeah. We all know about that, how you're postering me all over your trailers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The guy that doesn't deserve to be here and you're using me in all your trailers for
I know.
It's okay.
You made me a lot of money in
One
that
thing you're not
documentary.
going to do is promote that
One thing
crap
was amazing.
at,
You've got
at
the
my press
people's
conference.
champ.
So
Got 6 episodes, 5 hours of
it
work.
doesn't matter how many episodes you
pull
got.
your plonker
You're
off in
still
Brighton
gonna
all night
be
to that. You'll be loving
a
it.
scumbag promoter
Okay.
that uses other fighters
blocks ambulances,
to propel yourself
blocks ambulances,
into the limelight.
Loses toenails.
You're so
everything.
famous. You talk more than your fighters do. Look at you.
That's my job.
Conor hasn't said a word.
He don't
You're the
wanna
only
say,
one
'cause he's
talking.
bored listening to you about Robert
it's
Smith
just an
moaning like
embarrassment.
a baby as the mask slips.
I'm talking
Jamie,
because
over to
otherwise,
you.
if I
I'm
don't
talking,
talk,
be quiet.
You sit and
you
talk.
shut your mouth down there.
And nobody wants to hear you talk. No one wants to hear about it.
It's out now. Enjoy the
Netflix special.
episodes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No one's going to watch it, mate. Good luck.
You told Chris to bring his winter coat this time. Can you tell us what you mean by that?
Oh, well, we thought it was going to be a walk in the park. And I know that's the only reason why he's taking the fight, because there's plenty of names in his division. At this stage of his career, if he had ambitions of winning a world title. So, you know, I thought it was going to be an easy fight, and it turned out not quite so.
I'm a better fighter than him. They keep talking about weights. He hasn't fought at welterweight for nearly 4 years. How many times did you hear Terence Crawford talking about the weight divisions he's coming up, fighting Canelo, who's fought at light heavyweight? And there was no rehydration clauses in that fight. So it's pretty embarrassing the amount of times that these guys consistently talk about weight. It had nothing to do with the weight. I am the better, more experienced, more dedicated fighter. That's why he didn't beat me, and that's why he shall not beat me in November.
We'll see.
How do you do it, Conor? How do you beat Chris Eubank Jr.?
Less greed. You know, when I had him hurt in there, I mean, he's going to say I didn't have him hurt. When I thought I had him hurt, you know, I was just too greedy in there, looking for the headshots. Game plan went out the window as soon as I hit him in the third round. It was a matter of, it felt like I was always one punch away from closing the show. And I was looking for that one punch, you know, and yeah, he looked vulnerable in there. He looked vulnerable. So at some stages he looked old, and you know, I was too busy going in there trying to hurt him over getting the wins.
What makes you laugh, Chris, when you hear that?
Old and vulnerable, and this old man's talking about he wobbled me 4 or 5 times.
You just got to watch it. You just got to watch the
on my
fight.
feet.
You just got to watch the fight. At no stage did you hurt me in there.
The delusion of these guys, it's
Well, just watch it. It's not delusion if you can physically see it, Chris.
It's breathtaking. It really is. You know, yes, you caught me with a few shots. Was I out my feet?
Mate, you was
I
in hospital
wobbled?
for 3 days sipping food for a straw. That's what you were doing. So stop all this silly talk.
When
you was in hospital, I
suffering
was in
from
the
severe dehydration, you have to be treated.
Okay. How much did
that
you
was
weigh
nothing
then?
to do with your-
Listen, that's what you guys
that
agreed.
was nothing to do with your
That's what you
performance.
guys agreed. You guys agreed the 10
Regardless of what was agreed.
We said, well, regardless was agreed. Well,
Everyone
your team are
knows
idiots then, aren't they?
that the
Because that's
reason
what they
I was in
agreed.
hospital was
See, my team had
dehydration.
my best interest at heart. They obviously done yours, because if that's done that much damage, you'd bring it up now. Why not bring it now? You wanted to talk about it. It wasn't even a topic of discussion, Chris.
I'm not here to
You
talk
wanted,
about
well,
weights. That's
exactly.
you
So then
guys.
stop moaning about it.
Please.
That's you guys.
Stop moaning
I'll
about
let
it
you
then.
guys moan about
Oh,
weights.
we're good. We're good, Chris.
I'm here to fight.
We ain't moaned about it once. All we hear is you moaning, Chris.
I haven't moaned about
I feel flattered that you brought a new trainer in. I feel flattered that you brought Bomac in, because I know you need it. And he's a great coach. You're a great coach, Bomac, and I've got love for you, mate, but you can't polish a turd. Apologies.
The parliamentary will be the procedure.
The master.
Fuck that up, Chris, didn't
The
you?
master will be the matador. This man will be the bull.
Thank you for
I'll
your
be
TED
holding
talk,
my
Chris.
flag
This has
up.
been a pleasure.
He will be running around that
You better
ring,
sting
trying to employ all the new techniques, and I don't want to go out there and wear my heart on my sleeve and wing my punches, so I'm going to box and we're going to have this strategy. All of that stuff is going to go out of the window as soon as that first little right hand connects on his chin. And after that, we're going to have fun in there, baby, like I always do. The procedure will be parliamentary. You guys will see. We also have to remember the fact that he did get caught with performance-enhancing drugs in the system. He's never owned up to that. He's never apologized for that. In that sense, I will never respect him. What he did was unforgivable. And if you are ever going to forgive him, he has to come clean about it first, which he hasn't. Until that day, me and him will always be, we will never be okay.
You know, me and my dad have a running joke where it's like, he's left me his dirty laundry and I've got to fix it for him.
Yeah, just a few thank yous. Thanks to Rick.
Eddie.
I knew this was coming. Do you know what I've been
Of course
thinking?
it was coming.
Do you know what
Of
I've been
course it was
thinking?
coming.
Can I not even say a few thank yous or?
No.
Okay,
I don't wanna
Matchroom
hear
have
it.
to speak, right?
No,
So
you don't have
I'm going to
to speak.
switch it up. I'm just going to firstly say how proud
have
I am
to
of
speak.
Conor Benn, what
You
he's
don't have
been
to
through these
speak.
last 2
I don't
years.
wanna hear
And I
anything
can't wait
from
for him
you.
to smash you to pieces
gonna
on Saturday
talk
night.
over you for as
But
long as it
Matchroom
takes.
have to be represented.
No,
So I'm going to
no.
switch it up.
Like
I'm going
the
to let
ring
someone
said,
else speak
this
on
isn't
my
a
behalf.
Matchroom show.
I'm going to let
This
someone
isn't a
else speak
boxer
on my
show.
behalf.
You don't have to
I'm
be
going to introduce you
represented
to
in any
scumbag
way,
number 2. Frank
shape
Smith,
or form.
come and take over.
You don't have to be interested.
Okay.
Hello? Am I allowed to
Substitution.
speak, Chris? Good.
Frank, if Eddie's not speaking, do you think you're going to get a word in? Come on.
No, but I don't speak as long as he does. That's
let's
the
have
one
some-
thing I'll give you. I'll be very quick.
We're going to have some parliamentary procedure
Okay.
today, and anything that Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, or Frank Smith have to say is irrelevant and will not be heard. I know what's coming. I prepared my whole life for these moments. I've put the time in. I've dedicated decades to this sport, and I've done it all without cheating, without cutting any corners, and I'm proud of that. You know, there's a reason why he had his training camp in Spain. You know, the kid had to flee his own country to prepare for this fight. He knew that he couldn't handle the pressure of, you know, walking these UK streets and having people shouting out drug cheat and egg jokes. He didn't want to be involved in any of that. So he took himself away, he hid away, and, you know, now he's back, and now he thinks he can use me to kind of get back into the good graces. You know, I haven't fled. I haven't hid away from anything. I've been in these streets.
You know, I'm not going to lower myself to Chris and go back and forth, and, you know, all that PR's done. I'm excited to get in there and put my hands on him Saturday night. Irrelevant of all the rubbish he wants to talk and you know, names and, you know, we're not at school. And come Saturday night, I get to put my hands on him.
You will be at school on Saturday, my friend. I'm taking
Well
you
done,
right to
well
school.
done, well done you.
That school, I'm going to be the headmaster, my friend.
Very, yeah.
And you will be in detention.
You are funny, Chris. You made me laugh. Just focus on getting the weight off, fat boy.
Weight. What's weight? Weight is, everyone always talking about this weight thing. You know, yeah, the weight is painful.
Yeah, good.
I'm in pain right now. I'll be in even more pain tonight and tomorrow morning.
And the worst pain you've ever experienced comes Saturday night. I promise you that
But,
right now.
You know, the question I ask myself is, what is pain?
Oh, shut up, Chris.
Chris, in the build-up to the original date, you said 60% is what you'll be and 60% will be enough. What percent will you be on Saturday and what percent will be enough to beat Conor Benn?
Yeah, we're not doing the percentages anymore. That was for the first time around before Conor got caught cheating. Now it's about, you know, preparing to get this kid out of boxing. We're not taking him lightly anymore. You know, he should have taken the chance he had in that first fight. When I was underestimating, when I was, you know, playing, when I was taking him lightly, that was his best shot. And now it's gone, because now I have a duty to boxing, to the public, to the fans who he's lied to, who Eddie Hearn's lied to for the last 2-3 years. I have a duty to erase these guys from the picture.
Conor, the Ring magazine reported in the last couple of hours that you have requested for Billy Joe Saunders to inspect the raps of Chris Eubank Jr. on Saturday.
Don't ruin all the surprises, Jamie.
Well, the Ring magazine reported it before.
Maybe not.
What do you make of that, Chris?
It's irrelevant. Hand wraps is not going to save Conor Benn from the ass kicking he's about to receive.
Ooh, scary. Ooh.
How do I beat Conor Benn? Any way I want to. You know, it's not about strength and speed and age and weight, all the things that you guys love to talk about. It's about dedication. It's about paying, who's paid their dues and who's done it clean. Who's dedicated their life, who's real and who's fake. And I believe all of those categories are in my favor.
And Conor, final one to yourself. You've told us no game plan. You don't need a game plan. When that opening bell rings here at Tottenham Hotspur,
That's right.
what happens?
Yeah, I'm coming in to take his head off.
And just finally, Chris, Eubank supremacy. That's what you've kept talking about in the build-up to this fight. You can cement that on Saturday. Is that part of what comes with all of this occasion for you as well, personally?
Legacy indeed. I'm confident. You know, I still want that £1 million bet that Eddie Hearn said he wanted to do. Eddie, what's up, man? We going to put the mill on or what?
Am I allowed to talk now?
Well, I asked you a question, so of course, get on the stage and answer.
Yeah, I'll talk. Firstly, I want to say how proud I am of Conor Benn.
No. When I said talk, I mean
That's
answer
all
the
right,
question.
Chris. No, you're all right. Have a day off, mate.
Are you going to fulfill the bet, or are you going to run away like the weasel that you are? I tell you what. So his excuse at the moment is he's going to get fined 100,000 by the board if he bets, and that's why he can't bet me this £1 million that he said publicly that he wanted to do. So how about I make it easier for you, and I'll put $1 million up, and you put 900,000 up, so I've covered the 100K fine that you're going to get that you can't afford to pay, and let's get it on that way. Let's put the money in escrow tonight, and winner takes all on Saturday. How about that?
As I said to your promoter over there, we will have a conversation with Mr. Smith. If I won't face any penalties on my licence, we can consider it. In the meantime, get back to the hotel, take that weight off, and get prepared to get an absolute spanking on Saturday night at Tottenham Hotspur.
That's what I thought.
Don't cause... You're on the same table as Chris Eubank Jr. tonight, aren't you?
I'm not.
How do you know? Have you checked?
Lee, I'm not on the same table as Eubank, am I? I'll be straight out of it.
Well, he's only a couple of interviews along over there. You had a look or not?
Yeah.
Do you fancy it out on the cobbles tonight? You do, don't you?
Always. I'm always on smoke.
Crossed the line at the end of the press conference on Tuesday with the eggs and the slap in the face?
Did I cross the line? I mean, you know, during this whole process over the last 2.5 years, I think many lines have been crossed. You know, I'm sitting up here today on a stage with two of the scummiest characters in boxing, in my opinion, a drug cheat and a man who did everything in his power to help him get away with it. So me throwing an egg at somebody who absurdly claims that that is the reason why he failed 2 drugs tests because of contaminated eggs, I think that's light, and I think that's deserved. He deserved the embarrassment of what happened. You know, if I had an opportunity to do it again, I would. Unfortunately, I come unarmed today. I've been thoroughly searched multiple times, couldn't sneak any in. But in all seriousness, this is a real fight. You know, this is going to be a bloodbath. This is going to be like the first fight between my father and Nigel Benn. It's going to be special.
You're an idiot. You fought for the IBL World Town and Leisure Centre. That's like your greatest accomplishment.
But listen, I like what you said about Ben Eubank.
I've won the IBO 3 times.
And do you know what? I got offered it, and do you know what? I turned it down. It ain't a legitimate world title.
Okay.
It's hard, maybe hard for you to hear. You're an idiot. He's an idiot. That's all there is to say to it, and I can't wait for him to get absolutely smashed to pieces April 26th. His own team don't even like him. Look at his team. Watch the press conference. His own team don't even like him. They're pretending. They're pretending.
Ben, you pretending, Ben?
Of course he is. You ain't even getting paid.
Connor, who's at the end there?
Shut up.
Who's at the end?
Listen, don't open your mouth, so I'll come over there and slap you.
See you.
No. Sorry, Mum.
Who's at the end? Conor, your whole team's...
Nigel, just before we move on, I
Yeah.
got to just say something.
Yeah.
You know, I understand the frustration and the heat that you were experiencing a couple of days ago after I egged Conor.
Yeah. I didn't know. I thought you actually glassed him, mate.
I understand.
And that's why I nearly got my hand around your throat.
I understand.
Yeah.
But you did put your hand on my neck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a pass because of what happened, but I'm just letting you know if your hand ever touches me again, you won't get it back.
Shut your mouth. Do you hear me?
No.
Do you hear me? Threaten my dad.
He couldn't look Conor
Hey,
couldn't even
silly again, watch what happens to you.
Yeah.
I'm not threatening him. I'm just letting him know.
No. Do you hear what I said? Do you hear what I said?
There's no
Do you
touch.
hear what I said? Well, he did get his arms around your neck.
Con, leave it. I got it, mate. I can handle this, mate. I'm old school, mate. I had this with his dad. I'm old school, mate. So this is not a problem. I understand, and I apologise for doing that, mate. I really am sorry that I've done that. You know what I mean? You put your hand on my son.
Yeah, because we are fighting.
Dad, he's just upset because his dad don't like him.
What?
No, he's just upset because his dad don't like him.
Yeah, I know.
He can't be. Shut your mouth.
Nobody else.
Shut your mouth. Your dad don't like you. You understand?
Okay.
No. You're just jealous. Just admit it.
I'm here.
Just admit it. That's
and
it.
I'm ready to go.
That's it. Look at your team. Dysfunctional. I ain't got nothing to say. There's no question you can ask me. Eubank, I can't wait to smash your head in. April 26th. I can't wait to smash your head in. Listen, I've heard enough of your voice talking. Time is again on Tuesday. Just shut your mouth. April 26th, you're getting your head smashed in.
Your dad intervened with the egg throwing and put his arm, I think, on your throat. And at the second press conference, you basically threatened Nigel Benn. Said if he did that again, you'd deal with him. And
it wasn't a threat, it was a promise.
Oh, it's not a promise, is it?
You can't touch
scumbag.
You can't
What we did.
So you can throw an egg in his face and his father can't.
No,
me and him are fighting.
You're just upset.
Me and you are
dad
fighting.
Can't stand you. And
I'm
my
not
dad has
upset.
my back. You are. That's all.
I'm not upset.
My dad put.
Me and you are
his
fighting.
hands
Whatever
again.
happens between us.
My dad would put his arms around you. What are you going to do about it?
No one
else. What are you
else.
going to do about it? Tell me.
No one else can touch me.
Tell
And
me.
if they do, there'll be
Tell me.
consequences.
Consequences to what?
If anyone else
slap you right now,
if anyone else touches me,
what if I was to slap you right now? What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, talk about my dad.
I'm not talking about your dad.
No.
But I told him.
But
I told him.
Get off me, please.
My old man would never touch you, so your old man's never going to touch me.
I'll never slap you.
You would never slap me.
Yeah, no,
you put your hands on me twice since my last fight.
When?
You pushed me.
Push, a little push.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You put your hands on me.
Little push and stuff.
You
Stop moaning
put your
about
hands
it.
on me.
Stop moaning about it. A little push and shove. Stop moaning about it. Talk about my dad.
You put your hands on me, I put my hands on you.
I'll
Now
never
we're even.
Disrespect your dad.
Yes, you would. You disrespected him before.
What, the fact that he don't like you? It's a matter of fact.
Okay, well,
it's
it's
a
disrespect.
matter of fact. How's that disrespect?
You can't give it and not take it.
Fucked up by talking about my dad. You done fucked up talking about my dad.
Me and you fucked up by taking this fight.
Yeah.
That's right.
What you looking at?
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. It all goes down on Saturday, April 26th, live on DAZN Worldwide and Sky Sports box office in the UK and Ireland. Saturday, April 26th. It's Benn versus Eubank. The limit 160 pounds. The family feud goes on. Saturday, April 26th, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Inside the ropes, the action will continue.
Eddie.
It was the
you know I don't like you, right?
I don't know.
So if you know that, what on God's sweet green earth makes you think I'm going to sit here and listen to any of the bollocks that you have to say
To
about
be
it?
honest, I mean, you're going to have to.
No.
You are?
We're not. We're going to have some parliamentary procedure here today.
Okay.
And
Well, one thing's for sure, you ain't no prime
And
minister.
we're going to skip past whatever bullshit it was you thought you was going to talk about, and we're going to continue on with the press conference. Ade, you may proceed.
So as I was saying, Ade.
No.
No. You get your turn.
This is not the
You
Eddie
get your
Hearn
turn.
show.
One thing's for sure, it ain't the Chris Eubank show.
This is not the Eddie Hearn show.
No.
This is Eubank versus Ben. So you can either sabotage
Well,
this.
you got your man to your right is going to say a few words. Is he allowed to
You can
speak?
either sabotage the event, and I'll just start talking to Ben personally, directly, or you can be quiet and we can move on with the press conference. I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
We can be here all day.
I've been addressed.
We can be here all day.
I've been addressed.
I don't want to hear what you have to say. So
Well,
it's
to
up
be honest with you, many people do.
Ade,
I think I'm more popular than you.
Ade, if you want to control the situation and move forward, you can.
I'm enjoying this. This is almost like a mini face-off.
So how would
between
you
two.
run the press conference, Chris? Because you're such an unbelievable promoter.
I'm not running it, but I'm just not
So
listening to you.
what happens now?
We move on.
What, you talk?
I'd love to talk, but if
I'll
not
tell you
me,
what I'll
it's
do.
somebody
I'll
else.
tell you what I'll do. Conor Benn, how are we feeling about smashing this geezer to pieces April
There you go.
26th?
Let's hear from Conor.
Yeah? Because I'll tell you something now. I can't wait. I can't wait. I look at you. I look at Nigel. I look at Nigel wants to get in the ring and have a tear up.
Do you know what? Listen, Chris can say what he wants. The bottom line is, his dad don't even like him. You could not pay that man enough money to sit in this man's corner. Now that's an accomplishment, Chris. That's an accomplishment. Well done. The most unlikable geezer on the planet. Even your dad don't like you.
Maybe.
Man, drop the mic.
Chris, okay, there was an order, but let's scrap the order. Let's go straight to you, Chris. You are the champion. We maybe should have started with you first. How are you feeling, Chris, 2.5 years after this was supposed to happen? There's been some ups and downs, but here we are. Like I said to Eddie, we're here. The fight will happen April 26th. What are your emotions right now?
The bad guy is back again. He still never cheats. He still never lies. He still never cuts any corners, and yet he is still the bad guy. Isn't it incredible? You know, the unique and peculiar situation we find ourselves in here today is that for the first time in boxing history, in a mega fight, there are two bad guys. Fun fact, I've been booed into every British fight I've had since 2014. Just let that sink in for a second.
No one cares, Chris.
That's 11 years of being the bad guy. I'm a veteran at this stage, a supervillain, if you will. I remember the first time I got booed into an arena was against a fighter called Billy Joe Saunders, another scumbag in the boxing industry. And it's a cold, dark moment in your life when you realize you're in an environment where thousands and thousands and thousands of people want to see you get hurt and lose. Even recently, walking into Wembley Stadium, AJ versus Dubois, I walk in, the cameras are on me, my face goes up on the screen, 80,000 people boo me into that arena. And that is after a career best performance against Liam Smith, where I beat him in a rematch. I say all that to say that on April 26th, I'm probably going to be walking into the same environment. But it's okay, because I'm not going to be alone. Like I said, there's two bad guys in this fight. And, you know, there's one in me who has accepted his fate. I gave up on my dreams of being the hero a long, long, long time ago. The other still wants and believes and dreams and prays.
Chris, speak on behalf of yourself.
Of being
speak on behalf of
the
yourself.
good guy, of
Speak
being,
on behalf
of being the
yourself.
golden boy. That's what I believe.
No. Speak on behalf of yourself.
I know.
The
I'm
reality
just
is,
saying what I believe your
you've been
mindset
talking
is at
rubbish.
this stage.
This whole time, this whole 10 minutes you've been talking has been rubbish.
It's okay.
Like no one's even like, what do you want, a violin?
The sickening thing about this situation is, Conor, you had it.
I have it. You don't have it.
You had it.
No, I have it.
You had
Your career's
everything.
done.
You
You're
had-
fighting a welterweight at the end
you
of your career.
had-
That sums up your career.
You had the whole public behind you. Everyone wanted you to win.
wanna see where
Everyone
you're
wanted
going
you
with
to be the next big thing in boxing. I never had that.
No one cares.
You know what I would have given to be in that situation that you were in?
But still nobody cares.
You had it.
But nobody cares still, Chris. You're still going on.
Pissed it all away. You literally pissed it all away. Now, you're here. We're at this press conference. We're going to fight, and you're going to try and use me to get back into the public's good graces. It's just not going to happen for you, kid. Sorry to break it to you.
Why are you so confident that you can knock Chris Eubank Jr. out that quick?
Do you know what? I just can't take him seriously, that's all. Just look at his career. Every time he's stepped up, he's fouled. Every time. Yeah, you face better oppositions, well done you, but this is the end of your career. This is the end. This is it for you.
Wow.
I'm 28.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? You choose to fight a welterweight over Shiraz.
What was your last fight?
Over Janibek, over Adamas, over anybody with a world title. You choose to fight a welterweight. Your career's done.
You're not a welterweight,
You've achieved your career.
You fought a light middleweight in your last fight.
I fought light middleweight to prepare for you.
Okay,
That's
you're
all.
not
That's all.
welterweight.
I'm a welterweight.
No, you're not.
I'm a welterweight.
You'll be a welterweight.
And you are going to
after
get
this
beat.
fight,
You are
though.
going to get rendered unconscious by a welterweight. Yeah, exactly. Like Liam Smith. But that brings back horrors. Exactly like that. Exactly the way he jumped up to 160. And he done exactly that. Have you dancing all funny? That's exactly what's going to happen April 26th, except by a welterweight whose name happens to be Ben. And do you know what? You can retire off to the sunset with your pension fund. But this is you done.
Apparently, the only way I can win this fight is just because of my size. You know, where's the respect? You know, I've had 34 fights, 25 KOs, and I can only beat this guy because I'm a bit bigger than him?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to beat him because I'm a better fighter than
But
him
you're not.
in every single
But
department.
you're not. If you
Will
look
it
at
be a
your
walk in the
career, your
park?
career's done.
I don't know. But he cannot beat me, that's for sure.
Based on what? Billy Joe, George Groves, Liam Smith. I'm undefeated here. You've tasted defeat. You've been rendered unconscious before. You was eating the canvas, literally.
Rendered unconscious. I finished the fight on my feet, my friend.
Well, your corner saved you. Otherwise, you definitely would have been eating the
Rendered
canvas.
unconscious is far from what I was.
You what? Sorry?
You know,
Well, I didn't hear what you said.
when you're up on your feet,
Oh,
demanding
shut up.
that the fight continues, I'm content with a loss like that, and I avenged it. Still got booed the next time I went out into an arena.
Because
but
Liam
it's
Smith
okay.
was 20%. And you still look shit.
Well,
You was 20% and you still look shit. He threw maybe 2 punches around. Please explain to me how you want to give yourself credit. Are you really happy about that?
Why are we talking about?
No, I'm just saying. You just said you was out on your feet and you revenged the loss and, you know, you're really happy about it. Are you actually happy about it?
It was a great performance.
Okay.
But let's talk about more pressing matters. Let's talk about something a bit more
Come, let's go. I'm ready for it.
You know, like I said, we're both bad guys. Do you accept that? Do you know that you're down here in the dumps with me now? You are a villain in this sport.
Chris, I could not care less. I definitely ain't going to get my violin about and sit talking in a press conference in front of people
no
for a
violin.
good 20 minutes.
Retribution is coming your way, mate. I'm telling you. It is coming your way, mate. You know, he's going to hit you so many times with a left, you're going to be crying for a right. He's going to hit you so many times, you're going to think you're surrounded. I'm telling you, mate.
That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear apologies. I want to hear how your son's going to beat me.
He's going to put it on you, mate. And I'm so confident, so confident, mate.
Good.
Nigel, what in Conor's career gives you the confidence that he's gonna beat Chris?
What gives me the confidence? Because I know my boy. He's got my DNA, but much better.
He's not even fought at British level.
No. Listen.
Ben,
do I hear
Hold on.
No,
Let me finish. I didn't fight for a British title.
But you fought above British and European level.
28, Ben.
You fought.
What, you don't know nothing about this?
28 years old. At 28 years old, Chris Eubank Jr. was further than this.
At 28 years old, I got a good 5 years left. I ain't in no hurry. So far, what I have done is good. It's great. So far, what I've done, I'm still undefeated. I don't even know why you're talking.
If you're that, Conor, if you're that confident, no, we want to talk about contracts. If you're that confident,
oh, shut up.
right?
Don't come out.
There was a
rematch
clause in this. There's a rematch clause in this fight,
Which
right?
You asked for.
But both fighters.
You asked for the rematch clause, Ben.
You were desperate for it, Eddie.
Ben,
you were desperate
asked for a
because he's
two-fight
got
deal.
2 paydays left.
You asked for it.
Yeah, it's 2 easy paydays. Of course.
All right. Okay. So you asked for the rematch.
Just to be clear, both fighters were offered. So they want to take a number if they win or a number if they lose, right? The higher number if you win, the lower number if you lose. Chris, of course, the confidence takes the number lower if he loses.
We didn't want a second fight.
Conor decides win or lose, he wants the same number.
Ben,
you can talk all in about all the confidence. No, Eddie.
You asked for the rematch. You asked for 2 fights.
It's easy to fight.
Hold on a minute.
You asked for 2 fights.
1 second.
Let's
see
be
what
clear.
You just said. No, Ben, you see what you just said.
You wanted the same number, win or lose.
Hold on a minute. You see what you just said?
Yeah.
I'll put up the messages about you saying to me, make sure there's a rematch clause.
Of course, it's 2 easy paydays.
Don't of course me.
Nigel,
Ben, you've absolutely done yourself up like Kipper.
Eddie,
asked for a rematch.
Eddie, Eddie, I've got messages from you.
Ben, did you ask for a rematch?
Of course, it's 2 easy
Okay, done.
paydays.
Thank you.
We're getting paid more for the
sign the
second fight.
contract.
Okay, on to the next thing now. We get it. There's going to be a rematch. No, come on. No, it's too much. It's too much. We're not here to hear you chat shit to Eddie, and it's all bullshit.
That's the best thing you've said all night, Chris.
The only thing I've been meaning to ask you for a long time, it's interested me. How many eggs did you have to eat to fail those 2 drugs tests? You dirty little omelet.
The reality is.
Please tell me.
The reality is.
It's been racking my brains for a long time.
No problem.
Everyone wants to know. How many eggs did you eat?
The reality is, I've been cleared 3 times by the NADP, by the WBC, by UCAD, by the way, which people are a lot smarter than you. Number 1, I've been cleared. 2, you will never be cleared of being a wanker.